our time is getting up. We have.
He does not undermine his president. He's doing his job.
Let's spend the next 5 minutes and look at
LGBTQ. He does not.
Let's spend the next 5 minutes.
Stand on the because there's a president. We need to. Unlike some presidents who were undermining their president, he does not undermine his president.
Please. Let's spend the next 5 minutes and look at why the teachers are on strike over, they say, poor negotiated conditions of service, so to speak. And as we know, pre-tertiary teachers are on strike today.
They started when today?
Yesterday.
Okay. And honestly, I just heard it. I haven't really seen. There was one comment that I saw. I think it should be the 3rd paragraph of their letter.
So who is starting now?
No, him. She's starting.
She just finished. That's not finished. Okay, let her go.
No, please.
Okay. There was one particular one, if their letter is around, that they were talking about.
Relax for me today. Hot on me today, please.
The special prosecutor. Read their letter.
Well,
they were saying something about.
There's an issue. There's an issue about a little over 900 teachers
and
who had their salary suspended.
If they could.
And the special prosecutor directed that they should be restored. And it looks like only half the number, or just a little over half the number. And they want that process.
Also. Okay, so about this.
But mainly it's about their service conditions.
This is also part
one
of
teacher, one laptop, or has not fully been distributed to them.
So that's why they are going on.
And then also,
of course, salaries, bargaining agreements,
and they've already started. They started the process.
So the thing is that there seems to be a distrust between them, and then
the timetable
and then government. They don't seem to take government's word to be bound, because they are the negotiating table. But at the end of the day, there seems to be a lack of distrust.
And that is where I want to, what exactly, these things, when people go on strike, of course, you can't stop people from going on demonstrations and on strike. It is their constitutional duty. And for some time now, we haven't heard much from the teachers because we knew they were on the negotiation table. So if they could let us know, what is it with the first point that they raised? Is it that how far have they gotten in with the negotiations about their terms of service? How far have they conditions of service? How far have they gotten it? Where did they get to? What do they want that they are not getting? The issue of their money, which you just said. What's up with the others? Why haven't they gotten their money? And I'm still wondering exactly what the special prosecutor went to do there. Was there a report or something? And they mentioned something about the GS and the timetable for the schools and the fact that they vacate without informing them. What do they do normally? Is it that before the GS changes the timetable, they consult them, and that has not been done? If that hasn't been done, we should call GS. These are simple things that can easily be taken care of. GS, what is the problem? Why are you no more consulting the teachers? If that is what you were doing, what is it? What is going on? Maybe they also have an issue. They should let us know. Then this issue of, you said pre-tertiary.
Oh, all of them are categorized as pre-tertiary.
So we are talking about the secondary schools and down, all the way
to basic.
So these are things that I believe in the next 2, 3, 4 days they can easily.
The way you talk, you think the thing is just as simple.
No, I'm not saying simply because it is exactly.
This morning everything has been very simple for you.
It's exactly what they are bringing out that we are trying to. Because if you're going to talk about mistrust, the labor unions over the years, they have not trusted a lot of governments. But then they still manage to get their issues across. At this point in time, I don't think they are interested in pulling this out long. What exactly is your problem? Let us know it. And if there's any state agency, especially the GS, that is their umbrella employer is not doing things right. Let us know. Until you just tell us exactly what it is. You just come out with a blanket statement. We have gone on strike. Okay. How do we sort it out? So they should let us know.
Professor, at the end of the day, when you listen to the teachers and their leaders who head the unions for them, the distrust is as a result of promise and fail. Already, they had earlier concerns. Their pensions had to be rolled into the domestic debt exchange. And so it seemed to be rolling issues over time that now have come to a head and so led to this level of distrust. The Fair Wages and Salaries Commission said go back to the negotiation table. But certainly the trust is gone.
The trust is gone because this has been going on for too long. You know that that their document, the negotiation should have been completed by February 29th. We're in March 20-something. The conditions of teachers today is just horrible. The teachers are suffering. Remember when Alhaji Bawumia said teachers are suffering? Now they are really suffering. The classrooms, the schedule, the textbooks are not there. Their salaries have been held. The one teacher, one laptop is not even, it didn't even materialize. Now imagine even now in this era of no internet or internet connectivity problems, and you are even looking at the laptop. What is the teacher even really going to do with a laptop if they don't even have connectivity? They promised us all kinds of things before they came into power. They promised the teachers all kinds of things before they came into power, and they were all lies. The time has come for them to deliver, and they're not delivering for the teachers. The condition of the teachers is horrible. I just visited some of my teachers in my constituency, Esikadukitan constituency. The teachers are suffering. They don't even, sometimes they don't have light in school. The textbooks haven't materialized. The amount of money they used to take transportation. I went to one of the schools and they don't even have toilet facilities. So if the teacher needs to have a bowel movement or pee, they have to take a car home and come back to school. That is how horrible. Or do it in the bush. But some of the girl teachers, they don't want to do it in the bush. If you have your period and you're in school, you can't do it in the bush. They have to take a car, pay extra, just to go home to change or pee to come back to school. So this in the island is taking like, oh, well, I don't know what these people are doing. If it's this,
I think let's talk about the negotiations.
But they are negotiating from
the overall.
Yes, they are negotiating from a place of pain and a place of hardship. And it appears that these agencies are not listening to them. So the teachers are right. The government needs to do right by the teachers. It needs to sign this document. They need to finish negotiations. Their salaries needs to come and their conditions of service needs to change.
Okay. Just a minute for you.
What a minute for me? What are you talking about? I don't agree. Are you bad? The point is that you remember His Excellency. Now, you don't agree.
No, 2 minutes.
How? Everybody got more than. I won't do 2 minutes. Tell your people I won't do 2 minutes. You see, the point is that teachers need to be looked after properly. We are sitting here because of teachers. We can speak English, even speak Chi properly, your local language, because of teachers. And I think that they've been shortchanged for a very long time. Remember, His Excellency Nanado said that if you want to be rich, don't be a teacher. And that is an unfortunate statement.
An insult.
He said it, that if you don't want to be rich,
I know.
Yes,
no,
of
he
course.
said it.
Yes, so you see, that is the way. That is why teachers are being treated like this. No, because he should take an interest in the conditions of service of teachers. They use teachers to do a lot of campaign 2016, 2015. Teachers are suffering. That's why we always ask, where is His Excellency Mahmoud Bawumia?
Yes.
Because he was the one talking about teachers are suffering. It was a mantra for him that everybody is suffering. And today, as we stand, after almost 8 years, teachers are still suffering. Why? Because the government does not care about teachers. They are always having meetings with the National Labour Commission, Fair Wages Commission, up and down. You see, it is so frustrating even for the students when they come to the curriculum and the timetable. The day that they will close school, the time that they will exit school, and even the amenities they need to do what? To work. Roland, you can look at your phone. The amenities that, I will speak, the amenities that they need to work with. It is very essential that the government put some attention to teachers and make sure that teachers are comfortable. Their conditions of service are very, very poor, especially under the situation in which we are. Please, the government should put attention to
Let me end by saying, if the government was not concerned and didn't want their conditions to improve, they wouldn't have initial policies like providing laptops.
The laptop they haven't.
They've provided about 2/3.
No, they have provided more than 50%.
No,
is it free?
I know for a fact that they have
provided more than 50%.
they have provided 2/3 of the
Is it
laptop,
free?
but.
And then the textbooks too are
There's a lot more
the
to cover, but
textbooks are in.
So
the textbooks that they are busily campaigning with, they are in.
all right, Ellen, thank you.
Textbooks
And
are
then
in.
also Nanea. You go to Jericho Awas?
Yes, I'm going
And
to
then also
Jericho
Prof.
Awas.
The parliamentary candidate for the NDC for Esikado Kitan constituency,
Well, I want to say,
Professor.
Jericho, when you say it, you have to say that is a prayer session at Action Chapel.
Okay, Jericho Hour is the prayer section at Action Chapel International every Thursday from
9 to 12.
9 to 12. Please make sure you go and watch Nanea Jantua.
Yeah, I pray, Papa.
Pray. Okay,
Why are you
so
laughing?
we have a couple of messages from you as well. I'll just acknowledge.
How can you laugh?
I have Master Planner Kintampo says the teachers are on strike because of 3 key issues: the inability to distribute laptops, changing the academic calendars, blockages, etc. Master Planner Kintampo. And then Sonny also gave me Kwesi Mensah in the US. Thank you for the message, and all of you. And Neil Antivanap also sent me a message as well, Charlie. Today, dear. All right, we're taking a break. We'll be right back.